Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are taking a journey not just to a place, but into a world. We're heading to Arreqqana, a land where everything, the food you eat, the direction you walk, even the landmarks you see, is just steeped in spiritual meaning. Okay, let's dive right in. Our entire journey today is framed by this pilgrim's blessing. It's not just a nice saying, it's our map. These 5 beams, courage, memory, protection, guidance, and reunion, are the core themes we're going to encounter all along the Arreqqana coast. So this is what sets the stage for our whole pilgrimage. We're getting into a place where the physical world and the spiritual world, well, they're not separate at all. They're totally woven together. I want you to really put yourself there for a second. Imagine you're a traveler standing on this coast. The food on your plate isn't just for hunger. It's a story about your place in society. The compass in your hand doesn't just point north, it points your soul. And those lighthouses in the distance, they're shining with the stories of ancestors. All right, first things first on any great journey, right? Food. Let's see how this pilgrimage begins with something so fundamental. Because here, a menu is basically a history book. And right off the bat, you can see the coast is split in 2, just by looking at the food. The upper coast is all about wealth, trade, fancy ceremonies. The lower coast, that's the heart of the fisherfolk, all about community, survival, and what the sea provides. So up on the upper coast, you're looking at food that's pure art. We're talking delicate shellfish with expensive imported spices like saffron, slow-cooked stews served at big, important ceremonies. This isn't just dinner, it's a statement about your status. Now, head down to the lower coast and it's a whole different world. The food here is bold, fresh, and all about sharing. Think spicy stews bubbling away in a single huge pot for the whole community, or skewers getting charred right on the beach over a driftwood fire. This is food that fuels you and connects you. Okay, so we've eaten. Now we gotta figure out where we're going. But in Arreqqana, navigation isn't just about finding true north. Nope, it's about finding your place in the cosmos. So check this out. Their compass doesn't just point, it resonates. Instead of a little magnetic needle, it might have a silver ring hanging on a thread, and that ring vibrates, it hums, it pulls you toward a direction. It guides your spirit just as much as it guides your ship. And get this, it doesn't have 4 points like our compass is. It has 8. Each one is tied to a spiritual idea. So facing north, Kasor, isn't just a direction. It's like you're calling on the strength of the mountains. Turning east towards Vaja is about embracing a new beginning, the one the sea brings every day. And what's amazing is how they use it for everything. For a sailor, it's a real tool to feel the pull of the sea. For a priest, it's a sacred object to, say, orient a ceremony towards the softness of the rivers. And for just a regular person, it's a guide to find the strength you need to get through a tough day. So the compass helps you find your inner direction. But to navigate the coast itself, the people of Arreqqana look to 5 great beacons. And these aren't just lighthouses. They are those 5 beams from the blessing we started with, made real, built from stone and light. First up, we have the Lighthouses beacon. This is the flame of first dawn, and it embodies that very first beam we talked about, courage. It was built to cut through the thick morning fog, and its light is a symbol of facing the unknown, starting something new without fear. And this isn't some dusty old ruin, This is a living, breathing tradition. Every single morning, people are there, making offerings, saying prayers. It's an active ritual of hope. From courage, our path takes us to memory. This is Mariavia's tower. Its light is all about honoring the past, especially the ancestors who were lost to the sea. Its light doesn't just shine out over the water, it shines back through time. And look at this. Visitors participate. They leave shells with the names of their own loved ones. It's this beautiful, collective act that turns the whole tower into this ever-growing living memorial. Now, this next one has a fiercer history. This is Sajovara Light, and it stands for the 3rd beam, protection. It was built as a watchtower against raiders in times of war. So its flame isn't just a guide. It's seen as a shield in the darkness. And this is so cool. The light isn't just a symbol. To them, it's a real, tangible force. Families truly believe its beam can bless their children and literally make them stronger. So we've had courage, memory, and protection. Next up is guidance. But this is a different kind of guidance. The Kilora flame isn't for people lost at sea. It's for people who feel lost in their own lives, spiritually adrift. I love this. It inspires this powerful ritual. You literally write your doubts on a piece of wood, you give it to the sea, and you trust that the lighthouse's beam will act as a focal point to just burn away your confusion and bring you clarity. And that brings us to the end of our journey, the fifth and final beacon. This is Taravon Spire. It's the tallest, the last one a sailor sees, and it stands for reunion. Its light is the ultimate promise that you've made it back, that you're home. So you can just imagine the feeling, right? This place isn't just about dropping anchor. It's this incredibly powerful symbol of being whole again. It's where you reconnect with loved ones and renew the bonds that truly matter. And with that, our journey along the coast comes full circle. We started with that blessing, with those 5 beams of courage, memory, protection, guidance, and reunion. And we found every single one of them, shining out from these incredible beacons that map the very soul of this world. You know, in Arreqqana, navigating the world is all about understanding your place in it. And that leaves us with a final thought for our own lives. If your life was a coastline, what would your beacons be? What are the core values you've built to light your path and guide you home?